Yo, what's happening, baby? This is a Flaming Sword Musing, and I'm Kamseen Khan. Submissiveness, part two. It's kind of problematic for women because, for the same reason that cheating is problematic to men, they have no real idea of what it is. They have a vague understanding, and in that vague understanding, is some dude standing on their neck, or them kowtowing, or walking 3 steps behind some dude. It's a matter of dominance. And the reason why so many females are uncomfortable with the conversation that pertains to submissiveness and obedience is because a lot of times the only times that a woman is submissive is through dominance. I think maybe it's because women look at themselves as weak already, and they might be kind of not enthusiastic to give any ground up in their strength. So when they were convinced that obedience and submission were somehow, usurping their strength, they probably, I don't know. But the whole problem with that is, like I said, that women really have no idea of what submission is, and they really have to, listen to their man and figure out what he thinks submission is. It may be, in fact, true that some men think that submission is walking 3 steps behind a chick, but it's not. Actions is more attitude, because the main thing about an unsubmissive and disobedient woman is that, it's wasteful to the men. Like, it's just wasteful. When a woman is disobedient or unsubmissive, she wastes time. She wastes her man's time. She wastes her man's money. She wastes her man's effort. She wastes the fact that he's thinking about her all the time. And all of that just becomes nothing when a woman decides that she wants to double down on anything, We can sit up here and talk about gender equality and dominance and all of these things, and we're talking about roles. And when we're talking about roles, we must have to address the role of the man in a relationship. The main goal of a man in a relationship, once he has a household, a family, a woman, his main objectives are protection and providing. And for both of those things to be possible, he needs the cooperation or submission or obedience from his lady, And when we're talking about protection, we're not talking about when somebody kick in the door and I got to jump in front of a bullet. We're talking about day-to-day protections, making sure that the kids don't get hurt, making sure that, not only protecting the physical people, but the lifestyle and the culture of the household. And in order for those things to happen, in order for the male to fulfill his role, he needs obedience, submissiveness, or cooperativeness from his mate. In culture nowadays, it's long been a call card for black women to be disdainful of black men. And now it's, a calling card of culture to be disdainful of manhood, period. You know, but the simple fact of the matter is that, there are men here too. Women, it ain't all women and transvestites. Men are here too. And we have responsibilities and obligations that we need to meet. And we cannot meet those obligations unless we have the pull that we need in order to do it. This is for the women who want a man in their life, not the chicks who want a trick or who into finessing and all of that. You can be as rebellious as you want to be. But if you have a man in your life or you want a man and you take the prerogative upon yourself to be rebellious, irregardless of whether it makes sense to you or not, then you're really cheating yourself out of the experience that you're looking for. I'm going to be thinking about this a little bit more. Like I said, this is Khan Singh Khan, and this is a Flaming Sword Music. Be blessings and be blessed. One.